Hi Internet, thanks for clicking on today's edition of Stop and Think, the puzzle channel. We have some picture clues in the puzzle today. There was a little explanatory note as I was setting up the puzzle. Let's see what those look like. The constructor today is Rich Proulx, the editor is Will Shortz, and I'm John Appleseed. I'm your host here on the channel, and delighted to have you with me as we solve the puzzle. The title of the puzzle is Letter Openers. That will be some kind of hint to the theme. All right, let's get into the puzzle. And I will read the clues in this blue space above the grid as we go through. Don't see any picture clues immediately. I may have to move my head to see those at some point. One across, the weekend is almost here. TGIF, thank goodness it's Friday. One down, network owned by Showtime. Don't know. Two down, mighty wind, a gale. Three down, one might start as a seed, an idea. You can have a seed of an idea. Four down, have no blank of perfection. You'll never reach it. A quote from Salvador Dali, maybe have no fear of perfection. Yeah, no need to be afraid of perfection. You can never reach it. All right. 18 across, lifted one's spirits. Maybe made one's day or something like that. This could be a TMC is a cable channel, isn't it? 22 across, C 19 down, which is a circled letter plus a cane. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to have some things to figure out. I'm going to try TMC. I think that's a cable channel. The movie channel. 25 across is aid for using Bluetooth, an earpiece, ear something. 5 across, pioneers of freeze-drying food. Not sure. 5 down, just like that. Don't know. 6 down, without regard to privacy. Don't know. 7 down, temporary residence. Nope. 8 down, largest public school in the U.S. by enrollment. Don't know that either. And 9 down, PST part, that I think stands for Pacific Standard Time. So maybe PAC for Pacific or STD for Standard. This could end in an S. Freeze-dried. All right, let's look at this one. 28 across, feel bad. To ale, maybe. And 33 across, passion. Okay, I'm going to move over to this part of the puzzle. 10 across, share from an illicit endeavor. Is your take from a heist or some kind of job. 20 across, riveting persona of World War II. Rosie the Riveter was a character meant to encourage women in industrial jobs. 13 down, fair hiring letters, equal employment opportunity. Can we still say that? I'm not sure. 12 down, poker pot. The kitty, yeah, could be a word for the ante, the pot. 11 down, safe harbors. Don't know. 10 down, so far. To date. Not sure about that one either. Okay, 20 down, Kashmiri king. Raja is a South Asian king. Maybe that's what that is. 26 across, startle. Could be to jolt. 23 across, place for a white picket fence and a mom and pop shop. A small town. Any town USA, maybe. Sort of a stereotypical small town in the U.S. To now, until now, to now. Asylum could be abbreviated asyli, I guess, in Latin. Or asyla. 29 across, see 29 down. Circle letter plus, maybe that's the shoulder, the side of a road. Maybe this is way, maybe it's asyla. That's the plural. 30 down is number 2. No, and 31 down, bit, a tad. 37 across, water feature created by rising sea levels. No, and 40 across, what are the blank? What are the odds? That fits with tad for 31 down. 30 down. Number 2 could be an assistant or an aide. Water feature. Area is a water feature that shows up in crossword puzzles. Maybe that's what that is. So a broad. Yeah. Is this something to do with broad shoulders and broad road? I'm not sure about that. All right, let's try this corner. Some interesting things going on with the theme. 14 across is polite term of address, maybe ma'am. 14 down, storage devices made obsolete by MP3 players. Mini something. 15 down, sharp, acute would fit. 16 down, The Boy Who Cried Wolf author. I think that's one of Aesop's fables. 17 down, intended, meant. 21 across, frozen treat with a domed lid is an icy. 27 across, flirt with is to hit on. And 32 across, highly capable. So what's the opposite of inept? Ept, I think. A mini offs for 24 across. Wax, like from a mob film. He's going to get whacked. He's going to get offed. And adept for highly capable. Yeah. 38 across, STEM part. Science, technology, engineering, math. So science might fit there. Mini discs. Was that a thing? 42 across, C, 46 down. Another themed clue. Circled letter plus tray. No, 42 down, shivers, burr. 43 down, visible signs of maturity. Wrinkles, perhaps. 38 down, part of an act. A scene is part of an act in a play. 51 across, vast as an operation. Don't know. 56 across, futon, component. A mat, a pad. No. Okay, where should we go next? Let's try this section. I've looked at this. 33 across, passion. Don't know. 33 down, public house offering. Public house is a pub where you might get an ale. 34 down, White House dog of the 1980s. Don't remember that. 35 down, helps informally. Don't know. And 36 down, guarantee. And this is a circle letter plus cane. $39 across, Sierra Leone is a country in West Africa. 47 across, awkward people to butt dial, perhaps your ex. Exes might be an awkward conversation. Rex is just a dog's name that looks plausible. I don't know what president that belonged to. 35 down, helps. Goes the extra mile or something like that. Passion could be ardor or guarantee. Ensure with an E or an I. Ensure. Is ardency a word? Don't think I've ever seen it before, but could be a form of ardent. Is cane actually going to go in here? Ear clip. What holds your Bluetooth device in your ear? Feel bad. Let's try ale. Without regard to privacy. Openly, maybe. Is it an ear cone? Is that a thing? Temporary residence. Interesting. I'm going to try standard here just to see if that helps me figure something out. lifted one's spirits. And it has a question mark, so maybe something to do with lifting a pint at a pub, maybe. Made, could be raising a glass. Made a toast. You lifted your spirit, your alcoholic beverage, to make a toast. Your temporary residence. This might be something State University. Arcane. Clear as mud and arcane could be synonyms for each other. And then the circled letter is an R with a cane, pronounced arcane. Clear as mud. A camp is a temporary residence. With that regard to privacy. Just like that. Static? That is written in italics. So it is the form of writing that is just like we're using in this word that, and that is italic. So ear clip, I think, and nosily is to do something without regard for the other person's privacy. Incas did have there was a freeze-dried potato patty, something that was used in the Incan Empire. Let's try Arizona State University, I guess, is the largest by enrollment. I did not know that. Incas fits for freeze-drying food. Standard. Okay, clear as mud and arcane. All right, does that help us with this? The circled letter is a B plus a road. That could be broad, but broad and bat away. That doesn't quite click for me. Bat away and yeah, maybe some of these are wrong too. Okay, let's keep going with this side of the puzzle. 48 across, circuit board device. Don't know. 43 across, blank Collins, author of The Hunger Games. Yeah, I don't know who wrote those. Helps is to does a favor. Maybe. Suzanne, diddly squat, nada, zip, zilch. 48 down, many a school chaperone, a mom, or a dad, maybe. Diode could be part of a circuit board, and let's have dad for a chaperone. A school parent who might get enlisted to be a chaperone. 49 down, later, in a moment or something. 50 down, cognizant of, onto. Okay, so it's not broad. Maybe that's not a road, or is it a something pronounced road? I don't know. Suzanne is correct. Erode is to eat away. Okay, so we put the letter E in the circle. E plus road sounds like erode, which means eat away. Okay, that makes sense now. All right, I think we're on the right track here, on the road to success, as it were. So 42 across, see 46 down. It has tray. Something, if we put tray in here, what would be a word? I don't know. Okay, 51 across, vast is an operation. 41 down, more crafty. That could be slyer, more sly. Sometimes also spelled with a Y in the middle. 52 down, folk singer Guthrie is Arlo Guthrie. I get Woody and Arlo mixed up. I think Arlo was the younger who sang Alice's Restaurant, and Woody sang, "This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island." So what is a futon component for 56 across? Don't know. But large scale for a vast operation. Helen of the Queen, 55 across. Helen Mirren is an actress who may have played a queen. Back or buck. Visible signs of maturity. Age lines, maybe. Mini discs, I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I think that's correct. 44 down, got down to business in a way. 45 down, Blank Urquhart, co-host of the podcast Morbid. Don't know that. 62 across, French aperitif. This reminded me of the line from Me and My Gal, where a Cockney lad inherits a bunch of money and goes to a party, and they offer him aperitif, and he says, "No thanks, I still got my own." So I still don't know what that is. So that made me giggle, but it doesn't really help me solve. What is a French aperitif in 3 letters? A cure? Maybe a cure royale? Justice Kagan for 68 across could be Elena. 74 across, annual observance for breast cancer awareness. Not sure. Got down to business in a way. Is there anything else that could be other than a tray, circle letter, backstop? Betray, to backstab and betray. Okay, what's a letter that would fit in here? The letter B might fit with backstab, which could be a synonym for betray. Betray. There we go. A futon is just it's a mat, right? It's a foam mat. Or maybe it's the frame. So maybe a slat, the wooden slats in the frame that the futon rests on. Elena, maybe. Got down to business. Talked. Something day for the breast cancer awareness observance. Elena makes sense as a name. Talked shop. Let's not talk shop. Let's not talk about work. Let's not talk about business. Maybe. 69 down, office folder. What gets folded in the office? A ledger. Could be folded open and folded closed. Common word with or without an apostrophe. And give a darn. To darn socks is to sew. Maybe this has an S here. What else is a synonym for darn? To give a darn. Darn that dream I dream each night. I dream you kiss me and you hold me tight. But when I awake, you're not inside. Oh, darn that dream. So I'm still not sure what 60 across is. Unless it's so. That could be we're or were. Were is a common word without an apostrophe. If you add an apostrophe, it's we're, we are, which is also a common word. I like that. But if this is age spots are also a thing, aren't they? Age spots could be a visible sign of maturity. C67 down. What is that? Knitting? Circle letter plus knit or yarn or crochet. Knit. Looks like maybe an O or a U would go in there. Unit. some kind of group can be a unit. $74 across. Is Notre Dame, our day, is that something that I'm just not aware of? 75 down, dude. Oh, maybe bro. And no bra day. That might be something to raise breast cancer awareness. Although I confess I'm not familiar with that either. War room briefings. Don't know. Au contraire for 83 across. Not so, to the contrary. Au contraire, mon frère. 80 down. What fits or ovich mean in names? Both of those mean son of in Celtic or Slavic languages. Son of sit reps could be situation reports, war room briefings. Okay. Office folder. $84 across. Cause of puddles in early spring, say. Early spring. I haven't seen a crocus or a rosebud or a robin on the wing, but I feel so gay in a melancholy way that it might as well be spring. It might as well be spring. A laptop is folded open and closed in an office, maybe. Cause of puzzles could be a thaw. The snow thaws and causes puddles. Moore's law is that law predicting that the number of transistors on a microchip will double every 2 years, which I think has been pretty much borne out. Became one. Wed. They became one. They wed. Which reminded me of the reminds me of the joke about the Dalai Lama who went into a pizzeria and asked, can you make me one with everything? 93 across. In a corner. Trapped. 90 down. Salt's companions. Salt is a word for sailor, so maybe mateys. Might be the sailor's companions. Fellow sailors. 102 across 10. Hut. Maybe something you hear before getting the sit rep in the briefing room. 93 down. Theseus's need in the labyrinth. He followed a thread in order to escape the Minotaur in the labyrinth, or find the Minotaur and slay him. 94 down. In an uncouth manner, rudely. So 105 across. Got online, say. Don't know. 106 down. Extend one's military service. Could be to re-enlist, to re-up. 107 down. Circled letter plus pi. And it is a synonym of whether it goes in here. 108 down. Hard thing to find in a house of mirrors. An exit. Maybe. 120 across. Structure that's set on fire. Don't know. 113 down. San Francisco to Napa direction. It's north, I think. Don't know what's going on there. 111 down. Channel with the one-time spin-off. America's Store. Don't know that. 112 down. Suffix with emir. Emirate. Could be, ATE could be appended to emir to make emirate. 116 across. Approaches furtively. No. 119 across. White and blank. 2006 Weird Al Yankovic parody. Maybe was White and Nerdy. I think. Done. Over. If you got something online, you order Does this have eyes for or something? Steals up on. Let's take out exit. What do you set on fire? A fire pit, a fire, or something you put on a fire. Tripod, something like that. Pie. Is this an eye? North, north, east or west. Have eyes on and espy. The letter S goes in there. Espy is pronounced espy, which means to have eyes on. So 111 down was the Home Shopping Network. Yeah, that could have a spin-off called America's Store. 8 over thread. Ordered is to get something online. You've hard to find the door. Okay, not the exit, but the door. And a pyre is a structure that is set on fire. And north-northeast for the San Francisco to Napa direction. All right, those all fit. Let's go back up here. 57 across was transfixed by, in a way, stared at. 63 across, weapon with wires. Don't know. 70 across, natural feature between Mexico and Texas. Rio Grande, maybe it's Rio. Favor could be wrong there. 76 across, knee parts in brief. Caps. 81 across, gold medal offering. There's a gold medal flour company. And 87 across, C. 82 down. Circled letter plus Superman or cape. I think that's probably cape. So S, cape, would be a word that might fit here. If we put an S in the circle, and then this would be a synonym for escape. I'm going to take favor out. Does a solid? A garrote is a weapon with wires, isn't it? What else has wires? We put in Rio for the natural feature between Mexico and Texas. Mexico has that little accent on it, saying it's Mexico. So maybe a clue that this is a Spanish word. Rio is a river in Spanish. 87 down, audio file system. This will probably end in S, so maybe a stereo set or something like that. Escape. 91 across, record label for the Backstreet Boys. Don't know that, but RCA is a record label that might fit with the letters we've got. 95 across, causes some sleep issues, could be apnea. 103 across, show listlessness to droop. 109 across, conclave actress Isabella. I haven't seen that. That's out right now, isn't it? About the choosing of a pope. Is Isabella Rossellini in that, maybe? 114 across, saber alternative. Epee is another event in fencing. Foil, epee, and saber. 117 across, over here. Actually, this could be foil now that I say that out loud. What is 95 down? In a marketing worker could be an ad rep. So let's keep epee in there. 96 down, credit informally. Give me my props. 97 down, prominent features of elephant seals, probably noses. 117 across, looks like psst, yeah, over here. Audio files system, let's try stereo set. And let's try Rossellini. How many L's and how many I's? Let's try 2 L's, or 2 L's and 1 N. How many N's? I think it was 1 N. 110 down, wee fellow, a wee lad. 98 down, comedian Radner is Gilda Radner from the early days of Saturday Night Live. 99 down, a perfect storm. Say, don't know, 100 down, planet whose day is longer than its year. Venus fits here. Don't know that is true about the year, but it makes sense. Hydroelectric projects could be dams. Worst time for a double fault. That's a tennis term, right? I don't know what that would be. Don't know. 101 down, give something. It is the circle letter with an oven mitt. So maybe emit or omit. Yes, emit and give off would be a synonym of emit, and put an E in the circle and pronounce it emit. See above is idem, I think, same in Latin. A perfect storm is an idiom, and an add out. Yeah, that sounds like something that could be in tennis. I don't know a lot about tennis, but I'm going to trust to luck there. Okay, we just got this section of the puzzle here that we need to fill in. A3 across, an innocent sort is a naif. Naive, literally, the masculine form of the word naive. 92 across, tech company exec for short. Chief information officer, something like that. 88 across, go a little one way or the other. To scan, to lean. Modern prefix with anxiety. Is eco-anxiety a thing? If you're being nervous about the environment, maybe lean. Ridge and metalworking. Don't know. What group can be a unit? Hip hop's 55 down. Is Megan the Stallion? TV journalist Navarro, probably Anna. What is a ridge in metalworking? A knurl, maybe? Auto mechanics tool. Gold medal offering. Flower would fit with knurl, and this could be rock group or book group. Later. Meaty pasta sauce is a ragu. Work group could be a unit. Knurling is making those little knobs or ridges on a piece of metal, I guess. So let's put in flower here. It's something from gold medal. I don't know what kind of flower it'll be yet. Cut off, to lop off. Some kind of gun for an auto mechanics tool. Take a little sip of water here. In a while, 49 down. $71 across, Oshkosh Bagosh. Clothing manufacturer. Vowel sound in father could be a soft A. Cut off. Oil gun, yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? To lop off for cut off. Oil gun for mechanics tool. In a while, soft A. And this is to escape something, could be to sidestep it. What's kind of flower? Knee parts. Weapon with wires. And 54 down, diddly squat. 0. Okay, let's put an R here and change this S to a Z. Suzanne, yeah, that makes more sense than an S. So 0. There for suckers. 57 now. Straws are for people who are sucking their beverage. White flower. Meditative martial art for 58 down could be Tai Chi. White flower. Does a solid. Tasers have wires. ACLs is part of your knee, the anterior cruciate ligament, and I think L finishes the puzzle. There we go. Okay, so over 30 minutes. So that was a difficult puzzle. Usually, especially lately, I've been getting these in under 30 minutes. So we went a little long today, which showed how much I was struggling trying to figure out the theme. This one, what one I got first? I think this was, I had a couple of these letters filled in, but didn't quite get get it completely filled in, didn't know the theme. And then eventually, as we started putting in possibilities to complete some of these crosses, we got clear as mud and arcane as words that would work. All right, that was a challenging puzzle, which is just what you want for a Sunday, and a good theme. I like it when they use the pictures and the clues. Some people don't like that, but I don't mind. I think it's fun. And sometimes the hard part is figuring out exactly what it is. Like for 29 across, that arrow was pointing at the side of the road as I could see. So it could have been like gutter or shoulder was what I thought it was going to be, but it turned out to just be the road. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.